very
What are we
knowledgeable.
chatting about?
Are you? What is your religious persuasion, sir?
I mean, I was raised Catholic. I went to the most holiest religious sites across the world, from Varanasi, India, to Medina, to the Vatican. I've chatted with sheikhs, with gurus in Nepal, with Rastafarians, with Catholic priests and bishops. I believe in God very, very closely.
Yeah. Did you find evidence for God in anything apart from Jesus? God of the Bible.
I will say Jesus definitely guided me the most, but it can be called in many different names. It's not just Jesus. I think it can be called in many different Southeast Asian names and names in the Amazon. I think there's many bridges to the Father.
What's your name?
Arab.
Arab.
Yeah. I'm a YouTuber.
Arab.
Yeah.
Arab. Please listen to me. The question is specific.
Sure.
Did you find any evidence for God apart from in God of the Bible, Jesus? Evidence for God. Evidence for a supernatural entity.
Yes.
Please clarify.
I think you're still looking at God as a specific naming structure as Jesus, and you know Jesus is the only specific person who has been able to access this kind of knowledge, but there's been many spiritual teachers across the world that you've never even come into contact with or gone into the places in the world like Nepal, like some places in China that are deep in the countryside, information that maybe you've never been even exposed to.
Arab.
Sure.
If you stay focused on the question.
I'm listening. I'm a firm believer in Jesus, by the way. Sure.
But that does not answer the question at hand.
It does.
It does not. I'll clarify.
Sure.
Me not having been to Nepal has nothing to do with the question asked. I'm
Go
asking
ahead.
because the question is to you
Yes.
and evidence you have found.
Yes.
Nothing to do with
I
me.
answered your question.
You did not.
I did.
I'll clarify.
Actually, you could
I'll
check the
clarify.
stream. I said yes.
Sure. I heard.
Yeah, I said yes, and then I went on.
I heard, but I am saying no.
Okay.
And I'm going to clarify again.
Sure, yeah.
So I asked you, did you find evidence for someone being God, or evidence for God in anyone apart from God of the Bible, Jesus? That's the question I asked. You said, yes, you have. And so I said, clarify.
Sure.
And so, in the clarification, I am looking for the evidence you have found out, not some lecture. Evidence, let's put it this way, I'll give you a simple example.
Where do you get the evidence from?
One second.
And what proves the evidence?
Arab, one second.
Yeah,
one second.
go ahead, yeah.
I'll give you an example. Let's say maybe about 10 people are standing here, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If I told you, hey, look, there are 10 people who are standing here, but only one could do some supernatural sign, for example. None of the rest could do. If I said, hey, only one could do something which is commensurate with what could be expected of God, none of the rest could. Yeah? If I had said those couple of points, it means only I have been able to demonstrate through evidence that somehow I need to be taken seriously, none of the rest. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so there you can't give a lecture saying, oh look, all of us are similar. That lecture is irrelevant. And so I'm going to go back to the question. Clearly, there are many people across the world with various religious ideas. Completely agree.
There's also many healers that can touch you and heal you.
Sure. One second. Many people across the world with various religious ideas.
Sure.
I am going to ask the question again. Did you find evidence for any of them being God apart from God of the Bible, Jesus?
Sure. So I've answered your question, and if you would let me, I'll paint you a new perspective and question.
Not interested in the perspective. Speak about the evidence.
Okay.
What evidence did you find?
Okay.
So you, for example,
what defines evidence for you? Because it's in scriptures?
Okay. How old are you?
Yeah, what is
Arab,
evidence?
How old are you?
28.
20. Okay. Let's pretend, okay, that we have a forensic situation here, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah. When you go there, and let's say we're part of a team, Arab, and we're both, someone stole something or punched someone or whatever, some forensic
Sure, yeah. You're looking for evidence, forensic evidence.
Yeah. When
and you're
we get
trying to define God by forensic evidence.
No, one second. No.
Okay.
No. Don't short circuit the conversation.
Sure,
please.
okay.
I'm going there. Okay. Going there and asking what defines evidence is not useful. You and I know. One second, please.
It is if you would let me continue, but
No.
you're obviously leading the...
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please.
Yeah, it's all right. Go ahead.
If I come here and if I'm looking to find out who punched who, yeah, I don't need to argue what the word evidence means and so on. I come here and say, hey, look, okay, is there any sort of sign that there was a conflict here? Yeah, we know what evidence means in that context.
Sure.
Likewise, I'm going to now the previous question. God.
Yeah.
When you claim something to be God, you clearly have to demonstrate a supernatural thing, a superhuman, objective, consistent behavior. Superhuman, objective, consistent behavior. That's what would amount as evidence
So how are you gonna
for
demonstrate
something
it?
being God.
Yeah.
For something being God. So I'm going to ask you, outside of God or the Bible, did you find anyone of this caliber? Consistent, objective, superhuman, clearly supernatural behavior.
Your question, which I've also already answered about 4 minutes ago. Can I continue? Your question, which I've already answered about 4 minutes ago, is a misguided question. And I'll tell you why. Because you're talking about demonstrating this kind of miraculous power from 2,000 years ago recorded in Scripture, which I'm not denying. I agree with you, it happened. But I'm telling you that you can't actually prove any of this. Because why? If you look at just modern media, if you look just one day ago, you can see how many lies are portrayed on the media. Now multiply that one day by 1 week, now multiply it across millennia, across thousands of years, you can't actually prove any history. You can't, because everyone writes it differently.
Arab.
And so you're arguing over a scripture which you can't prove that a miracle happened. And so therefore your perspective...
Maybe you didn't listen properly.
I'm listening.
You're
going to ask the same question?
No.
Okay.
Please,
This time different?
I'm going to ask.
Great.
And I'm going to clarify why you're not listening properly. Why I'm going to answer or
Sure.
clarify why you're not even answering the question properly.
I answered your question.
Please listen. Please
You're
listen.
live, right?
Please listen.
You're live, right?
Please listen.
Okay, sure.
Please listen.
I answer your question with a yes.
Please listen.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much.
5 minutes ago.
Please listen.
Okay, great.
If you had paid attention to the question properly, I said outside of God or the Bible. In other words, I am expecting you to speak about anything outside of the Bible. What you have done so far is only complain about the Bible.
I read the Bible every day. I'm not complaining about the Bible.
Arab, one second.
I'm explaining to you
Arab, one second.
that you can't prove what you're saying.
Arab, one second.
I'm not denying you, by the
second.
way.
Arab, please. I'm not saying you're denying. I'm not saying you're accepting. All that I'm saying is you haven't answered the question because you're not listening for whatever reason, and therefore I'd like you to listen. I'll clarify.
I'm listening completely to you.
Please.
I'm just
Please.
letting you know you're misguided.
Thank you.
And because of that,
Thank
you will
you.
not find the answer.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Now, if you could focus on the question again. If you have to answer the question I've asked, which was about outside of God or the Bible, did you find evidence for the supernatural anywhere? Now, you can't be complaining how the Bible could be wrong in a million ways.
I'm not complaining.
You
The
can't
Bible's
be
amazing. It's the best
Sure,
book in the
sure,
world.
Sure.
I'll tell you
Focus
that right
one
now.
second, one second.
Yeah.
Focus on anything outside of the Bible
Sure.
and tell me, in your question
You have
of
Hindu
being,
Vedas?
did you find consistent,
Yes.
objective,
Yes. What's objective?
supernatural? Now, supernatural activity outside of God or the Bible.
The Bible is subjective.
Focus on outside of the Bible. Did you find
who wrote
any?
the-
Did you find any objective, consistent, supernatural, superhuman activity
Yes.
outside of the Bible?
Yes. Yes.
Please talk about that.
There's many different books. There's autobiography of a yogi. You have the Hindu Vedas. You have there's many things that point to God in the Quran. I'm a Christian, I'm telling you this. You have Surah 50:16, which tells you that Allah is nearer to you than your jugular vein. Okay, you also have Jesus who says in Luke 17:21, I'm going back to the Bible here for you. I don't know what your overall perspective is
Arul,
asking
please,
the same
if you can
question.
Stay focused on the
I'm
question.
listening. Yeah, I'm listening.
No. Stay focused on the question. Are
Is
you
this your
going to-
tactic? Is this what you do? It's my first time in Speaker's Corner,
No, this
by the
is
way.
not called a tactic.
You've
Please
asked me the
Arul.
same question 8 times. I've answered it
No,
7 times ago.
You haven't. Okay, let's see. Let's
Seven-
see how.
7 times ago I
Okay,
answered
okay,
your
okay.
question.
Let's see. If I ask, my dear friends, if Arab who claims he has traveled to various religious sites, have experienced various religious cultures,
Sure.
if I ask this particular Arab who has done these things, if he has found any evidence for God outside of the Bible, I would like to think Arab would be now speaking about at least one experience outside of the Bible where he experienced something to be clearly consistent, objective, supernatural activity.
I did.
If you can see, please focus on that. Thank you.
Yeah, I did.
You did not.
Yeah, but
so far.
you're not actually here to have a conversation.
Thank you, man. If you
Right.
thank you very much for gaslighting. Stay focused.
There's no
on the question.
gaslighting.
Look, Arab, don't be offended. You might be a YouTuber.
Trust me, I'm not
but you're
offended at all.
Sure.
I've completely transcended the level of offense you could even imagine.
Thank you very much. I
Yeah.
can see the arrogance.
Like-
now, if you can stay focused on the question,
Sure, yeah.
that'll be lovely. Arrogance doesn't answer question
Right.
at hand.
You can keep
focus
throwing
right
names.
now.
I've thrown 0 names at you, by the
one
way.
situation, please narrow down one situation where you found and speak about the evidence because I'm looking for the evidence. One situation where you found consistent, objective, supernatural activity from outside of the Bible. Narrow down to one situation.
Can
name.
Can it be a personal experience?
Explain, please.
Can it be a personal experience?
Now you're beginning to ask clarification, so you can begin answering questions.
You see what I'm saying?
Please, you can.
Your whole thing is
No.
trying to.
No, don't worry. I'm
okay,
not
gonna-
you. I'm not.
sure,
maybe you
sure,
do
yeah,
what you do.
sure,
What you're saying
sure,
you
yeah,
do.
sure.
I ask questions.
You can throw as many names as
and
you'd
I-
like, by the way.
No problem.
I'm going to answer your question.
No problem.
I'm going to answer your question.
Arab.
You can say
Are you going to
subjective-
begin to speak about any evidence soon or not?
I have already twice.
Please. Thank you very much.
I labeled you
Stay
twice.
focused. What
Sure, I'm going to do a
particular
third one here. Okay?
environment?
I'm going to do a third one here.
What
particular
particular
environment is the
don't worry.
country Haiti. Do you know the country Haiti?
Sure.
Sure. I went
Lovely.
to
You're
Haiti.
beginning to speak now. Thank you.
Right,
Go on,
yeah. So I went to
Haiti.
Haiti for 3 weeks.
Okay.
And I sat with a devil worshiper who prays to a cobra who does voodoo black magic.
Okay.
Do you believe in the devil?
Please focus on the question. Finish the answer.
You won't answer anything, huh? Okay, I got
Focus
you.
on the question. Finish
Okay.
the answer.
Do you guys believe
which
in the
you have
devil?
been whoa. Excuse
Okay,
me, sir.
great.
Stay focused right
So the
now.
whole
If you
crowd
want,
believes in the
no.
devil.
If you want to have a conversation with me,
I am having a conversation.
stay focused right now. If you're not
Sure.
going to stay focused, I'm going to move on.
Sure.
You have traveled all over the place.
Sure.
Yet, for 15 minutes, 20 minutes right
I
now,
sat
you're struggling to
It's been
market.
about 8 minutes.
Struggling to market anyone as comparable to Jesus. I'm seeing your struggle.
I'm not speaking against Jesus.
Despite your,
I'm a follower of Jesus.
It doesn't matter. Despite your friend trying to help you out,
Your
you're clearly
teachings,
struggling. Now,
your understanding
if
of
you can
Jesus
stay
is
focused,
misguided.
in Haiti,
Sure.
what evidence of consistent, objective, supernatural activity did you witness?
Sure. I saw a guy that was bulletproof. Are you going to believe that or you wouldn't believe that?
You saw a guy
That was bulletproof with bullet wounds in his heart and his head.
bullet wounds to his heart.
Bulletproof.
and bulletproof
Yes.
with bullet
Worships
wounds.
the devil, has sold his soul, and is bulletproof. Would you believe that exists or no?
Well, if you provide evidence, yeah.
How do I provide evidence? What is good evidence for you?
If someone is bulletproof, what evidence would you need?
Right, do I have the guy with me?
I'll tell you something. One second.
Is the guy with me?
Calm down, please. Excuse me. Calm down.
I'm calm, I'm very calm.
You're very calm.
Trust me, you can't.
Excuse me, sir.
like, You have to understand that out of the challenges I've done in life, you're like a 0.1%.
Sure.
And everybody watching knows this, by the way.
Sure.
They know this.
Sure.
Yeah?
No
Right.
problem.
Okay.
Yet you are struggling big time, Arab, and
You can
therefore,
throw as
if you,
many names
if
as
you
you'd
stay
like.
focused, no,
You can make it seem
saying
because
you're
you're holding
struggling.
the microphone
Excuse me, sir.
that I'm angry.
Saying that you are struggling is not naming, is not name calling. You are clearly deluded. Stay
Sure,
focused
sure,
right
yeah.
now. I did not use any name. I am merely stating that you are struggling so far. If someone in this world is bulletproof, and if you need to show evidence for it, and if you're utterly clueless what sort of evidence would count, I could help you out. If you can demonstrate someone in this world, some regular human being in this world, to be bulletproof, if you know one of them, I can tell you, my dear friend, it's a good opportunity to make millions of pounds. All that you have to do
Yeah, I already
is have...
make...
Wow, wow,
I do,
don't
yeah. I
panic,
make
don't
millions of
panic,
pounds
don't
off
panic,
doing
don't
that,
panic,
yeah.
don't panic.
That's what I
don't
do.
Panic, don't panic.
The thing
All
is, you
that
have no
to
idea
do-
what I do. So the
all-
things you're saying...
I know what you do.
You're telling me exactly
clearly
what I do.
clueless, arrogant,
Sure.
on YouTube wasting other people's time,
Yeah, sure.
including yours.
Oh, yeah.
If you can stay focused right now, we can be advancing some useful conversation.
Yeah.
If
You haven't
a
let
couple
me
of minutes
speak
ago,
about the experience,
a couple
by
of
the way.
minutes ago,
You said prove that
I'm
this
not
guy
interested in your
Haiti-
fantasy story, sir. I'm interested in the evidence. Clearly, if you're interested in only stories, try somewhere else, maybe with your friend. Not here at Speaker's Corner.
honey, bro? Watch out,
What's
watch
that,
out.
sir?
Just back up. Just back
Yeah,
up.
back up. Excuse me,
Just back
sir.
up.
Listen
Okay,
to your
just get
guru
out.
properly. Listen to your
Continue,
guru
continue.
properly.
Forget him.
He has
Continue.
paid you £5 to make sure you behave properly while you're at Speaker's Corner. Please behave properly, sir. Now coming to you, sir.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Very simply, you asked 2 minutes ago, maybe 3 minutes ago, what sort of evidence would I need? Well, I'll tell you what sort of evidence could help. If you know of anyone who is bulletproof in this world, a good way of providing evidence for that and at the same time making millions of pounds for your pocket instead of wasting your time on YouTube cheating others is to take him on a world tour. Make people shoot at him and demonstrate the fact that he is still alive. That's a marvelous example. Instead of wasting your time in with these funny, I don't know what, Japanese clothes and so on, showing up at Speaker's Corner. Chinese or whatever.
Nepali pants.
Yeah, Nepali trousers and
Yeah.
whatever else, utterly clueless. You could at least come here with some sensible conversation, useful conversation. By the way, time to buckle down and shut down your YouTube channel and begin to make sense. You've grown up enough. Now is a good time to start making sense. Evidence for consistent, objective, superhuman, supernatural activity outside of Jesus. You're clearly struggling. I'll give you one last chance.
It's actually-
If you can't, I will then give you from the Bible. Please go ahead.
Sure, yeah. And I would love if you would give me from the Bible because I'm also read the Bible
Before
and
that,
I'm here with
confess that
you.
you can't provide any. Thank you.
Provide what? I tried to provide you two from the Bible.
I know. You said
Yeah.
that. You said
I also
that
tried to provide you
multiple
from the
times.
Quran.
Sure. Don't worry.
Yeah, I tried to provide you other books as well.
Wow, don't ramble on, sir. Your verbal diarrhea, it's not helpful here.
it's a-
At Speaker's Corner, it's not helpful, sir. I don't care who you are. I don't care what YouTube channel you run. 1,000,000 followers, 10 million followers. There are many utter fools like you. Apologies, I shouldn't call you fool.
It's
I'm
okay.
really
You can
sorry.
call me whatever you want.
People are foolish across the world. I do apologize.
You can call
I
me
don't-
whatever you want. Trust
I'm
me,
really
I'm not
sorry.
offended at all.
But I'm a Christian.
Yes,
I
I'm a
hold
Christian as
myself.
well.
You're not.
Yes.
I hold myself to a higher standard, and I apologize. I have missed. I shouldn't have called you a
That's
fool.
okay. And-
I'm really
and you
sorry.
know what?
But having said that,
I don't know your name. By the
people
way.
are.
My name is Arab.
Your name is. I'm
Would you
sorry. Is
shake
that
a
yours?
hand?
Chosho. Arab.
And your name is
My name is Arul.
Arul.
Arul. Arul.
Arul.
Now at Speaker's
The
Corner.
thing is, never,
don't do
never
your
from
thing,
my
sir.
mouth. Never from my mouth would I call you a fool, because I've already done the inner work needed to not slip up like that.
Sure.
That's the difference between you
No
and I.
problem.
You're here trying to
Thank
clip
you very
farm.
much. Thank you.
I've clip farmed more than you've ever clip farmed in your life.
Sure.
I've surpassed the amount that you
Lovely,
even
lovely.
can imagine.
Lovely.
You understand?
Next
so
time.
what I'm here to tell you is that you're understanding.
You're showing.
I'm not
you're
going to touch
show-
you.
you're
I'm not going
show-
to touch you. Don't
no,
worry.
No, you
I'm
have
just,
touched
this is hand
my-
motion.
Yeah,
Human
but
communication.
You're moving towards
Okay,
me.
great.
So
I won't touch you. Don't worry.
If you're clearly unstable, if you stay there,
Sure,
don't
yeah.
come closer to me.
You're welcome
Thank
to
you
call
very
me
much.
whatever you'd like. But I'm just here to tell you a final message.
No,
before
you're
I
coming
go.
close to me
No,
again.
I'm not going to touch you.
You're
I promise you.
clearly.
Okay,
You're
hands
clearly.
in pocket. Hands in
Yeah,
pocket.
and
Yeah, there
step
you
back.
go.
Step back.
Anybody wanna
You're
hold-
coming. You're
anybody
coming.
wanna hold my
No,
hand?
come. If you no, I'll come and stand here.
Your
Please
microphone
don't.
is right here.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay, I got this. Hey,
The
listen.
microphone.
Just one final thing.
No. Please.
Yeah, one final thing before I go.
Don't move.
I won't move.
Clearly, you're panicking.
Done. Yeah, sure.
Unstable.
Sure, yeah.
Don't move.
Sure, yeah.
And also, if I could provide an advice for
Yes,
you,
Arul, I'm listening.
instead of bringing your arrogance
Yes.
and 2 paid or 3 paid clowns, next time bring
I'm a fool,
more.
not a clown. There's a difference.
You're a fool, what?
I'm a fool, not a clown. Difference.
No, not fool. No, apologies. I don't call you a fool. Why are you panicking? I'm just saying.
Hey, Arul, the conversation's
I'm just
here.
saying.
The conversation's
2
here.
of you, 3 of you is not enough. Is all that I'm telling him.
Arul, I
Next time.
Arul, I didn't ask him to come with me.
Next time.
Not to this
ask
chat.
him. Please, my dear friends. When you were laughing at his joke, I don't know if you realized. Only you 3 were laughing. all of these people weren't laughing.
'Cause you
And
played
therefore,
the
and therefore,
Hey, wait, guys.
next
back,
time,
just leave the camera. Just move.
hey,
Just
look,
let me finish with
does
a
he
rule.
do that to
Just-
every-
guys, just move
to
for
you
me.
all the day?
Just please trust me. Just move.
Join all that.
You,
Hey.
you can hold that. You guys move.
Is that what he
guys
does to
away,
you?
'cause he's trying to use this as a shooting point.
My dear friends,
just one final thing.
is that what he does to you
Whoa,
all the
your
time?
hands are coming close to me, man.
All the time to you? The same thing?
Hey, listen,
Okay, now
my friend,
focus.
Arul, one final thing. If you would let
Evidence
me.
for
Okay,
God
great, yeah.
outside of the Bible, zilch.
I just want to
Evidence
leave you
for God
with a
outside
note
of the Bible, zilch.
for yourself. A note for yourself. You're so much of a non-believer that your teachings in Jesus are very, very misguided. And I hope that you'll have the humility to look at Jesus, the same Jesus you preach about, and ask him to give you the answers and be wiser.
Sure, thank you.
Yes.
How many
Have a
countries have you
lovely-
traveled to?
Sorry, I'm not.
How many
This
countries
is
did
a-
you say
this
you
is a
traveled to?
thankful
Nepal?
gesture, by the way.
Nepal, that's fine.
Yeah, 75.
75
Sure, yeah.
and utterly clueless. You can do the rest of the 200, around 200, 250 or so. You will still be utterly clueless.
You should also breathe more.
If you listen more, you might learn. Your yellow specs isn't doing it. Thank you very much.
Yours?
Oh, maybe one. Thank you.
No,
Thank you very much.
Just a heads up, the umbrella might be a bit because of the wind. Just a heads
No
up.
problem, no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you. But next time, ask him to pay more people to bring. Thank you.